All right, Shalawam. First off and foremost, I want to give all my honors, praise, and glories to Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of GMS that do real well. Starting off with the Apostle Tahar on down, the true men of Yahawashi that's been laboring the truth for 30 plus years, still pushing them to this day. All right, blessed be unto those men. Okay, and the sincere Shalawam to you, Ahchyam out there, that's pushing the truth through spirit, power, and through the name of Yahawashi to seal the elect of Israel, followed by the 1/3 of Israel. Okay, real quick, this will be, response videos to the Elder Apostle Tahar's video, towards Vocab Malone. All right, about the mark of the beast. Okay, because Vocab Malone, he's a first off, he's an Edomite. Okay, he's part of the wicked. Okay. And this Edomite Vocab Malone does not understand scriptures. He continues to go through the scriptures and try to so-called defend the gospel against the prophets in strife. All right, the only reason he's going in the scriptures and trying to break things down is because of the the elders, man, the elders and apostles. This dude is constantly trying to find a loophole in the doctrine of Yahawashi, man. Okay, but you can't because this thing of Yahawashi would not come to naught, man. Okay, and that's one thing too. Before I even get to Daniel, I got to get that in Acts because Vocab Malone, he's a scoffer. He comes up, on and does videos about GMS constantly, about us being, extreme Israelites, black Hebrew Israelites, things of that nature. He's a demon, man. He's a demon. All right, and I bet you he doesn't know what the mark of the beast is. This is Acts 5 and verse 38. Yep, and it says, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or work, for if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of the Most High Yahawah, ye cannot overthrow it, lest haply ye be found even to fight against Yahawashi. Right, man, and this thing. This thing, Yahawashi doctrine being pushed. All right, you cannot overthrow it, man. Okay, because you have the apostles out there for years, man. And the elders and whatnot, man. These men have been pushing the Lord's word for decades, man. All right, and now this word is growing, spreading like wildfire, and and nobody can do anything about it, man. Esau, the elites, they can't stop it. Nothing, man. All right. This word is spiritually bringing down Babylon. All right. And you have guys like Vocab Malone in particular who hate it, because for years you have this that wacky techie Christian doctrine, being poured out for years. But now the prophets are back and bringing the real truth of the Bible. All right, you got guys like Vocab Malone who can't stand it. All right, and he's constantly poking at or trying to poke at the doctrine of Yahawashi. All right, but he can't because why? Because it's of Yahawashi and he can't overthrow it. Okay, but back to the main point of this video. All right, response to the Apostle Tahar's video pertaining to Vocab Malone and the mark of the beast. Okay, because this guy thinks he knows the scriptures, man, but he doesn't. All right. Saint Daniel 12 and verse 10. Actually, I'll start verse 9, and it says, and he said, go that way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end. Right? When the words of what? The Bible, the scriptures. Okay, because there's been certain spirits, certain men set up to obtain this the secrets of the Bible, the parables, and then who's that? The elect of the nation of Israel. Okay, and it says, for the words are closed up and sealed, right, man? They're sealed, and it's, for example, say if you seal an envelope, all right, and then you give it, and then you send it out to someone to open, all right. It's not meant for everybody else to get. It's meant for that particular person to obtain, all right. And it says till the time of the end, and right, man, are we in the end? Okay, aren't we in the days? Excuse me, aren't we in the last days of the last days? Okay, it says it. It says it. What's that? The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 9. It says the end is manifest. All right, right, man. And the word manifest basically means it's obvious. It's clear that we're in the end. All right. Verse 10 it says, many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand. Right, man. It says none of the wicked shall understand. And Vocab Malone, you do not understand the scriptures. All right, you do not know what the mark of the beast is. All right, you do not understand the Holy Bible, man. Because why? Because the Lord is not dealing with you, man. All right, and it says, and none of the wicked shall understand. Okay, let's keep going. It says, but the wise shall understand. Okay, and hey, man, you don't understand vocab. All right, hey, you don't understand. You were an Edomite. All right, you have to get it through your puny brain. All right, that you're a deceiver. You are a devil. You are a son of the wicked. All right, and being that you are a son of the wicked, all right, the Lord has allowed you to be wicked first off and foremost. All right, but on top of that, He has allowed you to not understand the scriptures, man. All right, the Yahawashi has put a strong delusion on you to make you think that you know the scriptures, man, but you don't. All right, you don't know anything about the scriptures, man. All right. You just know what Esau has told you. That's all you know, man. You don't know shit, man. Excuse my language. You don't know nothing, man. All right. This is Galatians. It's Galatians chapter 6 and verse 3. And it says, for if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. Right, man. Vocab Malone, you think that you're, somebody out here, man. You think that you're, somebody to bring forth the gospel. All right. Hey, you're not, man. All right. Because first off, you don't have the true gospel. You don't have the true wisdom of the Heavenly Father. All right. Of Yahawashi. All right. You have wisdom of man. You have that wacky tacky Christian wisdom. All right. That's a pure nonsense and BS anyway. Okay. You don't know anything about the scriptures, man, nor the ways of the Bible, man. Nothing, man. All right, and that's why the Lord is gonna destroy you, man. The Lord is gonna judge you, man, for your works, for your works that you have done towards the men of Yahawashi, man. Okay, but now let's get to the actual scripture of the mark of the beast. Okay, Revelation 13. Okay, and let's get to the point. In verse 16, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great. All right, who's that he? All right, the he is talking about the Edomites, and not just any ordinary or regular Edomites. Talking about the high up Edomites, the elites. Your Rawchaas, your Rockefellers, your DuPonts. All right, etc., etc. All right, your one percenters, I should say. All right. And it says, and he causeth all, both small and great. All right. Adult to a child. All right. And it says rich and poor. Right. You could be low class, middle class, or, whatever, high class. Okay. Blue collar, white collar. All right. Free and bond. All right. Whether you're in jail or not. All right. To receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Right, man. So people are gonna take this mark. All right. Now what is this mark, man? All right. This mark is not something spiritual. It's not something that that is spiritual. This mark is physical. Okay. This mark is physical. All right. This mark is actually in places like Sweden, China. All right. And this mark is called the RFID microchip. This mark can be actually put in your flesh to buy or sell. Let's keep going. It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. Right, because right now you have things like you can scan your phone over a register and pay for it. You can things like Apple Pay, Samsung Pay. And this, and having the mark of the beast, the microchip, you can do things like that without your phone very, very soon. And they got it right now. You can look. You go to Sweden, London. All right. Right now it's overseas, man. Where else? China. I believe it's a couple more places, but I forgot. Escaped my mind, but it's a couple more places. All right. You actually have people getting chipped live on stage, man. All right. You actually have people that are younger than I am, 18 years old. They're 18 years old, getting chipped. And that proves that they're going to be small and great getting chipped. You had a man. It was a video I seen recently. You had a man that was in prison and got chipped. All right, it doesn't say free and bond. All right, he got chipped, and now he had testimony of he got lumps and shit in his body and stuff like that. He gets irritation in his skin because why? Because he has a chip. All right, and it says, now let's go back to the 16th verse. It says, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now, real quick, let's go into that word mark and see what the guy says. All right, because this mark is not going to be some spiritual bullshit, man. Excuse me, some spiritual mark. All right, this mark is going to be physical. All right, because Esau is a carnal man. All right, and why would a carnal man give you a spiritual mark? And now he's going to give you a physical mark to put in your flesh, a physical implant. All right. Esau is doing away with the dollar, man. The dollar is not backed by anything. All right, and these Edomite elites, they know that, man, and that's why they're going to do away with the dollar bill completely and come with the mark, the chip, the mark of the beast. All right.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma.
All right, it's Karagma. All right, Karagma. All right, and it says a stamp and imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the anti-Mashiach. And really, it's more than one anti-Hamashiach. All right, because everybody, if you're not down with the program of Yahawashi, you're antichrist. Really, it says the mark branded upon the horses, the thing carved, sculpture, graven work of what idolatrous images. All right, let's keep going. All right. Yo, that was the point right there, man. It says a stamp and imprinted mark, man. Things carved. All right, and they're gonna, they're gonna pierce your skin with that the chip, man. All right, they're gonna pierce your skin with that chip. You can go on YouTube right now and type in, RFID chip implant, things like that. Type in RFID chip, implant procedures, something like that, and you can see it, man. You got a guy named his name was Amo Grafstra, and this guy, he made a website called Dangerous Things. Okay, and on that website, he sells RFID chips. He sells magnets and stuff like that. He sells things of that nature that can that are relatable to RFID microchips. And this guy that I'm talking about, he has two chips. He has one chip in both hands. All right. So what is the mark of the beast, Vocab Malone? If the mark of the beast is not the RFID chip, then what is it? What is it then? All right. Because the mark of the beast is something, all right, that you would need in the near future to function in society, man. Okay. If you don't have that chip, all right, you're not gonna be able to function in Esau's society, man. And right now, and that's why I say, that's why it's time to get right with the Yahawashi, man. Okay, because in that time when people are going crazy, people are going crazy because things are going what's called things break loose. All right, things go to shit when things hit the fan. All right, and people are going crazy because they can't eat. They can't buy because they don't got the chip. Or excuse me, because they don't want to get a chip. Things like that. Hey, man, people are going to be going crazy, man. All right. And another reason to have Yahawashi shine on your side is because once the chip is mandatory here in America, all right, all right, the things are gonna get crazy, man. All right, if you don't have Yahawashi shine on your side, you are finished, man. You need Yahawashi shine to survive, man. Because what are you gonna do if you don't have the Lord on your side in that day? In that day, the chip becomes mandatory. What are you gonna do? All right. Are you going to get the chip? Are you going to pray? Yahawashi Shai is the only one that can save us out of these calamities that are soon going to come upon the earth, these plagues. All right. And it says, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right. So, and like I said earlier, you have things like you can use your mobile device, to pay for transactions, all right, and how much more when it's inside you. Okay, you have videos on YouTube right now when people are actually using the chip, that's inside their skin to complete transactions, man. All right, buying simple shit like a soda from a vending machine. Buying things like a candy bar, man. All right, you got stores like Amazon Go, things like that, man. How much more when things are gonna be more convenient with having a chip, meaning when a chip becomes mandatory. All right, things are turning up, man. All right, hey, vocab, you don't know the scriptures, man, so stop trying to break it down because you don't, man. All right, the Spirit has not been rested upon you. The Holy Spirit has not been rested upon you to break these down, man. You are deceived. You have a strong delusion upon you, man. Okay, I'm gonna end off on here. Saint Habakkuk 2:3, and it says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time." All right, what's the vision? These prophecies. These prophetic events that are slowly unraveling in front of our eyes. All right, you have wars. The spirit of wars in the air. You have the chip is on a high rise right now. Okay, it says, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Right, but these meaning that. At the end, all right, these prophecies are going to slowly unravel. All right, they're going to come slowly but surely. All right, and it says, though tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Right, man, it will not tarry. Meaning it's going to happen. Meaning the word of Yahawashi Shai is gonna come forth. All right, the word of Yahawashi Shai stands. Okay, and the chip is the mark of the beast, and that is one thing that is true. All right, that people can't get. All right, people can't get that the chip is the mark of the beast, man. All right, so it says the wicked shall not understand. Okay, but with that being said, I want to say call Allah Yahawah Shai, Ahchyam, Qadash. Until next lesson, I say Shalawam.